Hello again. So I was heading to bed and I have to kind of keep things out of the way of my cats because they like to tear into everything. In fact, I found a receipt from something I mailed earlier today, shredded on my bed when I went to check my room later on. So, as I was doing this, I took another look at the Future Foundation's Greatest Battles comic pack, Black Spider-Man versus Doom, and I decided that I could not go to bed without opening it. I just had to, so that's what I'm going to do after I review it, of course. So, as usual, we've got the Toys R Us logo, and Spider-Man is in the corner with a darkened out Fantastic Four back there. Usually it's the two characters on the front, but I don't see Doom this time, so that's kind of different. Beyond that, you notice that Spider-Man is in the more blackened out outfit, which he actually specifically requested of the Fantastic Four to give him before he found out that his suit had nanotechnology or whatever excuse they came up with. So you could actually make it how you wanted it to look on you. So instead of the white versus black mainly, he went with the black versus white. And of course Doom is in his white Future Foundations outfit. In the back we have a comic, looks like Marvel number 4 of the, I'm not sure if it's a revision Fantastic Four comic or Future Foundations, or if they went by a different title. I need to really start reading back into comics again. From the side, there's really no extra pictures there. From this side, you just see them. And the back, product shown in fantasy situation. They're just standing there, honestly, so I don't really know what maybe Spidey and Doom shooting the breeze. I don't know. Beyond that, there is also the Spider-Man vs. Rhino pack that also came out. They were both at Toys R Us this first week in August, to kind of put some perspective on that. Oh yes, it does say content from Future Foundation number 4. So it is specifically titled that. On the back we have the little blurb that says Spider-Man and Dr. Doom on the same team. Stranger things are happening, like ripples in time and diabolical alternate versions of Reed Richards that must be defeated. Spider-Man and Dr. Doom were brought together on the Future Foundation to shape mankind's future through science. They'll need more than their brilliant minds to defeat what they're up against, if the villainous Von Doom can even be trusted. And beyond that, just the copyright information. And once again, the bottom of the package. Now this one actually does state Black Spider versus Doom. So a lot of them lately have just kind of had the proof of purchase and the number without the heading, but this one actually does have that. So I'll be back in a few with them open and we'll go from there. Okay, we're back and they are now free from their prison. I will say one thing, that Spider-Man's right arm off already is kind of loose. It's not too bad, but I mean, you know, too much posing, and it won't be long, let's just say. I like the look of him. There's some paint misses on the edges, but it's bound to happen with the kind of lines that are put on Spider-Man for his costume. I figure so. He comes with a web shot. Usually the battle packs don't come with too many accessories, so it's pretty neat that both of them actually get their own little accessory. Doom has a Luger, as I've been told. That's what the gun is called. And finish up with Spidey. Looks like they got some paint glob stuck in his fist. Or maybe it's just supposed to be a closed fist. Upon looking, it looks like the other hand, which is actually open, but this is a closed fist indeed. He's got your basic mobility. The upper part here, his feet, the knee, upper leg, a waist of course, so you can bend him every which way and then some, even though it doesn't make sense. He's Spider-Man, he's really flexible. I'm sure he can pull that off. But besides that, his wrists, his elbow, his upper arm, and of course his arm joint, and his head, his neck. So there's Spidey ready to go and join my Future Foundation 4-pack that I previously bought. They're still in their package, but they shall be free now that they have others to join them. As for Doom, he is... Let me just say that I really, really hate their packaging for figures with capes, because they expect you to pull a cape this wide out of a hole that's about, that long. So you often end up having to rough him up a little bit to get him out, which is the same for Magneto, really. Off the bat, I can already tell you that Doom is a little bit looser with some of his joints, especially his feet and his stomach. He really wants to move. He wants to shake what his mama gave him. Which isn't much. Anyway, his feet move, and then up and down. Of course, the knee, which part of it is hidden by this little knee pad thing of his. He has if I can get his skirt to lift up. He doesn't have the upper mobility that a lot of the figures do have, unfortunately. But he is what he is. I will say he's got two little knobs on his back that, fit the cape opening there that I had mentioned on my Magneto one. And he's got the little hole for the cape to fit into that Magneto was missing. So obviously they really want Doom's cape on him, would be my guess. Okay, so beyond that, his waist bends from the side, and then of course the center. His hand and his elbow and upper, and of course the arm. Maybe it's just me, but I notice with like Doom, especially on my other older Doom figure of him, his arms don't really like to go down. So he's kind of always stuck with his arms out, reaching, which I suppose is fairly Doom-ish, but at the same time it's kind of lame. Of course his head moves. It's, you know, fairly hard plastic, so you're not going to get much motion from that. And beyond the figures, there is the comic with Doom in the background. Behind Spider-Man, Ben, Reed, Sue, and of course Ben is holding a car. Inside, the beating of drums, it says. This must be their determining whether Doom should join them. I see them talking with some of the Inhumans as well. So they will be a 4-pack or a 3-pack soon enough, with Medusa's long hair hopefully not being the third piece to the piece. As some have mentioned, you know, they figure maybe a smaller character, but what it seems like is it's just going to be her, Karnak, and Black Bolt. We have a little bio on the Fantastic Four, and then the back picture, and there they are. The Future Foundation, Spider-Man, and Dr. Doom, coming to most toy stores. And I'm sure you can hear my cat in the background crying for attention, but they'll be waiting for you, and hope you can get them soon too. Thanks for watching as always, and comment, like, and so forth. Usagihime out.